Blades of Death show starting shortly, ladies and gentlemen. Are you excited? Yeah! Cool. I'm going to keep setting up then while you talk amongst yourselves. That's right, get your seats now. The Blades of Death show starting in a few short moments. Get your seats while they're still available. Because when I start performing, the sheer flood of humanity that's going to come sprinting in this general direction is going to be so thick, you'd be like a salmon swimming upstream just to escape it. That's right, the people are going to come flooding this direction so fast, it's going to be like I'm giving away free Taylor Swift concert tickets. I have them if you want them. Those already seated may not apply. Anyone know what time it is? 11:33? All right then. I need you to keep me on time here, so you can't leave the show now. I have another show starting up the hill at the Wheel of Death at 12 o'clock, so I'm going to be trying to make it through this show and finish this show before 12 o'clock happens, because I'm technically supposed to be at that show at 12 o'clock. That does not mean I will give you less of a show. That does not mean I will be cutting any tricks from this particular show. That means that this show will just be at a speed and a pace that's a little faster than the average person can handle. Can you handle that? Yeah. Above average audience, that's what I love to hear. I'm now going to put my microphone on and stop holding it in my hand like I'm some kid on TikTok giving you fun shark facts. You're saying you want fun shark facts? Yeah! Alright, you know how some people say that if you get attacked by a shark you can stick your thumb in their eye? That's not going to work because they can actually roll their eyeballs up and backwards into their head. And they do that when biting things to stop them from sticking their finger in their eye. And I like to say that sharks aren't supposed to attack humans, but I feel I've seen sea creatures. How many sea creatures have a finger for the eyeball? I think that they were designed that way because we've been trying to stab them in the eye whenever they attack us. That's how evolution works. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hop up here. I hold in my hand one razor-sharp scimitar from the smash hit 1992 animated feature film Disney's Aladdin. That's what it looks like to me. When I bought it off the internet, it said it was a machete, and I was like, in what world does that look like a machete to you? Not any world I've lived in, but when I was watching Aladdin as a child, and the monkey pulled the sword and the sword swallowed his throat, and all the guards were like, there. He's got a sword!
You don't have to sit here.
Idiots, we've all got swords. Normally the audience shouts back at me in unison, but you know what? It's not today, so that's okay. I will take this razor-sharp scimitar from the smash hit 1992 animated feature film Disney's Aladdin, and I will place it right here on the stage. Do you want to see it? Yeah! Do you think I can do it? Yeah! I love your faith in me. It's a knife-throwing show already. Yeah. I have two more. You want to see it again? Yeah. Here we go. Bam. This one makes me a little nervous, though, because this one's my last opportunity to get it right. If I fail on this one, it's kind of like the whole energy we've just built kind of goes...
Split the first one like Robin Hood.
What's that? Did you say split
the first one like Robin Hood.
No, it's an expensive handle, sir. Between my feet? Screw you, lady. I'll go between the two knives. You think I can do it? Yeah! I split the other two in two. Mark Twain. I don't know.
We'll take it. Better? Cool.
Awesome. Let's be honest, though. If that would have stuck on the stage, you would have been damned impressed.
What?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're ready to start the show. Are you ready to start the show? Yeah! I said, are you ready to start the show? Yeah! All right, we're going to start the show with something fun. We're going to do what's known as one-hand, one-object manipulation.
See, they're watching.
It's cooler than it sounds. What I have in my hand is one suspiciously sooty act said for the first time on stage without stuttering once, which is an incredibly illiterate sentence for a man with dyslexia to say on stage. Yes, you may applaud my learning disabilities. I will take this bottle of incredibly non-name brand lighter fluid. That's right, it's so non-name brand, I sometimes question whether or not I'm on a CW show. So this is just charcoal lighter fluid. I will now apply the lighter fluid to the axe as the audience goes, ooh. On my fingers. I'll be okay. I will now light this axe on fire. Do you want to see it? Yeah! When I light this axe on fire, you are going to erupt into a ravenous applause loud enough to shake the very foundations of this festival, and that will indicate to all the people out there that the show is about to start and they should come this way. Wow. It's like baby's first lighter fluid?
Did you get that from Dollar Tree?
No, I got it from the Dollar General. I have another show to do. Come on, lights. Like a little baby. All right, here we go. Don't worry, folks. It'll be impressive when it happens. Bring the kids to the blades of death, where I will teach them forestry. More accurately, I will teach them Canadian forestry. Remember from last year? All right, ladies and gentlemen, one hand, one object manipulation, wherein I will take this axe, I will toss it high into the air, and as it rotates around its own axis. That wasn't so much a joke as it was an attack on the audience, but I'm still going to keep it. Now, as it rotates around its own axis, I will take the hand that thrusts the axe skywards, snatching it out of the air before it can spring off the stage, firing into the front row, killing one of those cute kids. Do you want to see it? Yeah! Either or. Wow, that kid's sister loves him. Really wonder what that must feel like. Okay, so you guys want to see the trick done right? Not one of the kids die, right? Yeah! Much louder. You're going to make it, kids. Don't worry, because I do what the audience wants me to. So here we go. High into the air in 3.
It's still on fire.
Sort of. That's not good enough for you. You're a good audience. I'm going to give you more. Seriously? Are you done?
No.
Fine, here we go. Yeah, note the reckless abandon with which I just poured that lighter fluid on possibly a flaming axe. I will now light it back on fire, and we're going to get to this trick a lot quicker this time, because apparently the lighter fluid is slow to light, but fast to burn out. All right, flaming axe, high in the air. 3, 2, 1. Bam. I was high. I'm 4 feet off the ground, lady. Higher. You're not impressed by that? Fine. What about under the leg? Behind the back? And my personal favorite, over the head. Oh, the danger. All right, you sat down at the Blades of Death show to watch me juggle sharp implements. Do you want to watch me actually juggle something? Yeah! Actually. All right, I got one more of those jokes before you all walk away, I figured. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, you said you wanted to see me juggle more than one thing and you want them all to be sharp, correct? Yeah! What about 3 razor sharp juggling balls? Yeah! Hear me out.
You want to go back?
Sharpen up! 3 razor sharp juggling balls. Yeah! You're good with that? Yeah! Good. No. All right. Calm down, kid whose sister loves him. Look, these aren't razor sharp, you're right. These are just regularly sharp juggling balls. Yeah, regularly, that's how sharp a ball is. That's what grammar can do for you, kid. Now, what I'm about to do here will not be particularly amazing. It will not be particularly amusing. In fact, if you were to go home and practice, you would have this in about 15 minutes. But don't do that. This is my job, not yours. Now, if I juggle these balls and you applaud loudly, I will make the show more and more and more and more dangerous with each and every stunt. However, if you fail to be loud on this particular trick, do not worry. I don't care that much. I have a backup plan. I will just stand here on stage for the next 30 minutes performing crappy blue ball puns. You might think they would be funny. They will not be. You might think no performer's ego could handle bombing on stage for 30 minutes straight while the audience does not laugh and slowly walks away. I am that guy. Trust me, folks, my ego can handle whatever you're willing to throw at it, and I know this because I grew up with 3 older sisters from New Jersey. It was like a David Attenborough special, except the cheetah was also wearing zebra print at the same time. Now I will juggle these balls, and you, for your own sake and the children's lack of learning from what I'm about to show them if you don't applaud loudly, will applaud loudly. Count me down!
3, 2, 1!
Oh, the noise! All right, quiet down. You've earned a trick. 2 balls, 1 hand. I know this trick might look more simple, but folks, it took me so long to learn this trick, I had to start practicing it when I was 12. All right, folks, your final trick in ball juggling. It goes by quick, so pay attention. And watch now for 5 ball juggling. If I was wearing a kilt, that would have been a visual joke. That's how unflexible I am today. It's a visual joke. All right, you're pretty loud. I think that means you want a dangerous show. Do you want a dangerous show? Yeah! Luckily for you, the only way that I know how to make ball juggling more dangerous is, of course, by getting bigger balls. I now hold in my hand one 45-kilogram bowling ball. You would be impressed if you knew how heavy a kilogram was. 45 kilograms is about 97.5 pounds, which is also known as half my body weight.
Still watching back there.
I am on 200 pounds of muscle. More laughter. Okay, cool. Would you buy 180 clean, like 180 flat? Sure.
Hey, bud.
All right, 175, and that's like where we're stopping.
Buddy, we're moving.
All right, at 165, holding your bowling ball, but the negotiation will end here. I will now attempt to juggle this bowling ball. These 2 regular sharp juggling balls. Is that dangerous enough?
No!
I can see you've seen the other 2 balls and are good at sensing a pattern.
I'll give you a snack, buddy.
I now hold in my hand 2 45-kilogram bowling balls. Is that dangerous enough? No! You're right, we're going to cut all the crap because I got another show to do in about 15 minutes. 16 minutes. That's remarkable that I had it that close, though, huh? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I hold in my hands 300 pounds of acrylic, roughly 3 times my own body weight. 2 times my own body weight. You want to see me juggle them?
Yeah!
Is this dangerous enough?
Yeah!
When you make it more dangerous, I will, of course, remove my protective footwear. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if I get this right, it will not last very long. And if I get it wrong, I'll probably lose a toenail in probably 2 to 3 weeks. Are you ready?
Yeah!
I said, are you ready?
Yeah!
Then count me down.
3, 2, 1.
But was that dangerous enough? You mean to tell me you want to see me juggle something more dangerous than that?
Yeah!
So far, you've sat down to a show called The Blades of Death, and all you've witnessed is one man play with his balls on stage. And what if for the next stunt I was to juggle 3? Count them 1, 2, 3. Raise your sharp juggling pins.
Yeah!
Hear me out. Shing! Shing! These are sharp. If you were like a Playmobil man, you could shave with these. Screw whatever. What if I were instead to attempt to juggle 3 razor sharp 7 stars from the smash hit 1992 animated feature film Disney Aladdin?
Yeah!
Right here on this board. Is that dangerous enough?
Yeah!
You want it to be more dangerous? On the ball? What? No! I couldn't possibly do it on the basketball. Not even if the entire audience started chanting, do it on the ball, do it on the ball, do it on the ball.
Do it on the ball!
You're doing great. Good job. Clearly, we've had plenty of protests over here. These are all union members. I don't know what's happening over here, but your cadence is way off. You're like, do it on the ball. And they're like, do it on the ball. Do it on the ball. Call them in next time. You'll get it. Don't worry. I will now attempt to juggle these razor sharp scimitars from smash hit 1992 animated feature film Disney's Aladdin while standing on the basketball. Are you ready?
Yeah!
This is one of those tricks, by the way, that goes when I say we go. There's no need to count down for this one. So if you want to video this this particular trick, I would say start doing it now, because once I get up there, it's going to go by pretty darn quick. You might get, whoop, that might be it. Who knows? mom is from New Jersey, so I don't know what to do with emotional support. Stop it. Come back, help me. Okay. But ladies and gentlemen, was that dangerous enough?
No! Yes!
You mean you want more danger?
Yeah!
You want me to risk my very life?
Yeah!
Or the life of a small child in the audience?
Yeah!
Don't worry, this one over here has been annoying all day since we got to the car. Keeps wanting cotton candy and nonsense. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at the beginning of the show, I held up one suspiciously sooty accent for the second time on stage without stuttering once. It was not impressive the second time. My dyslexia hasn't left the stage. I now hold up 3 such suspiciously sooty accents for the third time on stage without stuttering once. I could juggle these 3 axes while they're on fire. Would that be dangerous enough? On a bowling pin? Where do you see a bowling pin, child?
They're juggling.
I'm not a juggling.
Shut up, those are juggling clubs. What if I were to,
What?
On the bowling.
No!
On the bowling ball.
I couldn't possibly do it on the...
On the bowling ball. On the
I couldn't possibly do it on the rope. Not even if the entire audience started chanting, do it on the rope, do it on the rope, do it on the rope. Your completely unprovoked, spontaneous chanting has convinced me to attempt it on the rope. I will now try to do the juggling on the rope. Do you want to see it? To whoever just said light the rope, way far back in the audience. No. Let me explain to you why. Some performers have a rope that's made out of Kevlar that they light on fire. Tricks like that I find silly because I don't like when my leg hair looks like I've freshly waxed, okay? I have to go to the gym and work out these calves, and I don't want everyone thinking that I'm out there just waxing them every week, okay? I got hairy, manly legs, and I'm proud of it.
Yeah!
Also, Kevlar rope is expensive, so... I will now take a sip of my latte. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to ascend this rope. Are you ready?
Yeah!
I said, are you ready?
Yeah!
Come on,
That is not stable.
that over there. Really would hate to have to fall off the rope and land on something slippery and then land on that little ridge there, thereby $1 million babying myself. Be an annoying way to go for me. I did not almost just fall. Going up.
What about the axes? What about the axes?
Now, folks, I will light these axes on fire.
All the way up there? Forgot your axes.
Now, folks, I will light these axes on fire. Are you ready?
Yeah!
Before I do, I want to ask you, do you think I can do it?
Yeah!
Let's have a conversation about yeah. When you say yes like that, I have to get it right on the first try. But if you say no, and I happen to get it right on the first try, I will have triumphed over your expectations, thereby forming a bond between us. So I'll ask you again, do you think I can do it? I'll prove you wrong. Now, folks, this will be the final trick in my show. Have you enjoyed the show so far?
Yeah!
All right, what time is it? What do we got? 8 minutes. At 12 o'clock, I will be up the hill at the Wheel of Death behind the joust field. It is by far the most dangerous show at the festival. Now, I have told you it's the most dangerous show at the fair while I'm standing on a rope 8 feet in the air holding potentially flaming axes. Imagine what that show will be like. It will be 30 feet in the air with no nets or safeties. So be sure to check out the Wheel of Death at 12 o'clock. But if this does not go well, you do not have to go to the Wheel of Death at 12 o'clock. I will now light the axes on fire. If you're going to film this, do it in slow motion, because the fire will look cool in slow motion. Yeah, also if I fall, I think that will look cool in slow motion. I will now step out backwards under the rope, audience.
Do cartwheel.
Hey, thanks.
You're doing great.
Stop supporting me.
I've seen better.
There you go. Now I feel like I'm at Thanksgiving dinner. Audience, this is again going to be one of those tricks where you just kind of go when I'm ready. Don't worry about me, kids. I'm just gonna walk forward. Now, as I said before, you've enjoyed my show, right?
Yeah!
And this is the perfect opportunity for me to end it before I have any more opportunities to mess it up so I can get that Wheel of Death show at 12 o'clock. If you like my show, you can put $1 in my hat. If I made you laugh, toss in a 5. If you thought I was sexy, toss in a 50. But the point is... I need to laugh. But the point is, I want to say thank you all for watching my show. It does mean the world to me. This is why I do what I do, is for people like you. So thank you for stopping and watching the show. I do not do this for the money. I do it for the stuff the money can buy. Thank you. Good night.